Hey everyone, Faye back with another video. We're going to be expanding the channel into some Throne of Liberty news going forward, covering some other topics besides just dungeon run guides. I know a lot of you do tune into the channel, and I want to kind of provide more information about the game other than just guides. So kicking that off here, we do have a Halloween event that's coming out here in a few days in Korea. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we'll be getting it over on the global or Western version of the game, but with Amazon's goal of trying to catch us up to the Korean version, that way all our content is lined up so we don't get spoiled from what they get to what we get. It's a safe bet that they will probably try to push this event out as soon as they can. So looking at the event, we do have some costumes, some little decor items, looks like maybe an event dungeon with some kind of a pumpkin cart or something. So we'll see how that plays out. If there's any loot tied into it or anything like that, maybe that's where we can get some of these costumes. I do hope that they do implement some of these costumes in game. That way we're not always buying things and we can actually earn some cool stuff just by playing as well. On the topic of events, they have also planned to do live streams of kind of roadmaps and things like that, and there should be one coming this week. That was official words from Amazon themselves that they would be teasing some information, so stay tuned for that. The early access servers also did get the release of Queen Bellendir earlier this week, well, today I should say, and with the first spawn looks like to be coming up October 26th, with Tevent coming out on the 25th. Now, the fresh start servers, or the official ones for non-early access players, that will be the 26th for Queen Bellendir and 30th for Tevent. Make sure you're preparing what you need. Get your food crafted to increase your damage, get your damage up potions, get your stellarite all ready, and get the best build and gear you can get to increase your damage to hopefully allow you to get higher contribution and get some of that sweet loot that these bosses will be dropping. Moving on into some serious news, there has been an increased amount of bugs and crashes lately after the most recent patch where they tried to resolve the issue of people getting kicked at the last boss of dungeons. Since then, there has been a bug where people have had their groups just disbanded in the middle of a dungeon for no reason. So if you do experience that, please know that it's not actually your party leader or anything disbanding the group and kicking everybody out. It is a bug. It is happening to everyone. I've had it happen 2 to 3 times, even where I was the leader, where everybody gets removed and then teleported out of the instance. I've even had it happen during a guild raid where everybody in our groups was disbanded. It made healing very difficult to do, but at least no one was kicked out of the instance, so that was great. Another bug that's been going around, not as frequent, well, I guess it really depends on who you ask, is crashing. There have been more crashing in the game in the past week or two than there has been since release, unfortunately. Now, I would recommend that, everyone experiencing issues, please submit in tickets, please submit feedback to AGS and to the Throne of Liberty team. Please be, respectful. Don't threaten anyone or anything like that. The more, feedback we give them via tickets, via posts on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you choose to contact them, even the official Discord, it greatly helps with them knowing what's going on and fixing the game, making it better for us. Going into some in-game drama here, there has been an increase in upset players in the game due to guilds out there who possess the unique abilities to make it rain and to also turn it into eclipse, which immediately turns it into nighttime, causing any of the abyss dungeons to become PvP conflicted. Now, those are unique, fun mechanics. However, what some of these guilds have been doing, and actually I think all the guilds have been doing, is anytime Junibo is, the giant Balrog-looking demon in the Sanctum, is going to spawn, they will go ahead, if it's not raining, they'll make it rain, and then they'll turn it into an eclipse, causing the zone to be conflicted. Even if the actual boss was peaceful, and you can go in there and hit the portal, they have turned it conflicted. That way they can push everybody else out.
You shall not pass!
Now you may ask, what for? What's the reason? Well, if they can prevent the rest of the players from acquiring loot, that means their guilds will always be ahead in power level. And that is really the big thing here for them. Now, in my opinion, if AGS doesn't want to remove this because it's a unique mechanic interaction with the abilities and what you can do with the play, fine, whatever. But what I think they should do is try to line up a Jumbote or Jumbo, whatever you want to call him, his spawn timer with it raining, because Sanctum only opens when it rains, and that world boss isn't available all the time. Those two don't line up frequently. So there's actually a lot of people who have yet to even do this boss, because the only times that they can are, again, when it rains, in which case you can try to do it, but a lot of times, like I said, these guilds will toss up the eclipse and you can't do it. Or there are times where it rained the last time, and since then it's been nighttime, and these guilds that are in there are controlling the space, killing everybody, preventing them from getting in 30 minutes to an hour before the actual boss spawns. That way they still control the area. So I think they need to really work on lining up the raining and the boss spawning for Sanctum. Going into some more toxic guild behavior, there has been a lot of reports about guilds abusing the bots. Now, we all thought, well, bots were just bad for the game because they could farm things and sell things. They would ruin the economy. Well, some players thought they could take advantage of that and have some gain of their own. And there have been players and guilds out there who have been farming these bots in conflicted territories, gaining increased kill counts and climbing the kill ranking ladder, just out of nowhere. And one night they'll be, ranked like 50, 60, and then the next day they'll be top 5. Just out of nowhere, they'll just explode. And there has been some speculation out there that some of these guilds might or might not be buying or making bots of their own and leading them into kind of kill farms for other guild members. So hopefully AGS is aware of this. They can look into it and take appropriate action, because it's extremely unfair for all the other players who are trying to play the game the proper way. They will never be able to catch up. They've accepted the fact that the game does have pay to win systems and they can't catch up that way, but the fact that they can't even catch up in kills even while trying to get their skill up there and play the game better and learn mechanics, things like that they'll never be able to catch up because some other players are literally buying bots or just farming bots all throughout the night. And that was our coverage of all things Throne Liberty today on Monday the 21st of October. If you guys did enjoy this kind of news segment content, let me know if I should keep doing it, if you like staying informed with Throne Liberty. If not, also let me know. We'll pivot to something else. And again, if you did like it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. As always, this was Fate. Have a great day.